So you're recording?
Yeah.
It would say 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it moving?
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. And go.
Okay, so these are healthy lungs, and you can tell they're healthy because they're nice and pink. You can see all the different lobes. And this tube here is actually representing the trachea. So the air goes down the trachea, and then it branches into both the right and the left bronchi. And then it breaks down into smaller little tubes that we can't see in here called bronchioles that lead down into the lungs themselves. Now when I attach the lungs to the machine, we can actually use the pedal at the bottom to act as the diaphragm. So in the human body, when the diaphragm contracts, it actually moves down and expands the size of the chest cavity, and that causes air to flood into the lungs. So if I put them on here, if we step on the paddle, okay, this will make our lungs fill up with air.
Okay, so start pumping.
Look.
Harder.
So now we can see that our lungs are fully inflated. Yeah, so we don't want to go any further because we don't want to move forward. Yeah, and you can see that they're full of air. And all the air fills up all the different lobes of the lung. Everything's still nice and pink and healthy. But these are not the only lungs we have here at Moncton High School. We have another set of lungs. And the other set of lungs we have come from a smoker. And so what happens, or one of the things that happens when you smoke, is that the smoke damages the tiny little air bubbles in the lungs, which are called alveoli. And it also coats the lungs with a nasty substance called tar. Now, tar, just like the tar we put on the road, is black. So you see these lungs here, you can tell that they're different already because they're not bright and nice and pink. They're actually black because they're stained with tar. So when we hook these ones up,
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Are those real lungs or
yeah, these are actually pig lungs.
pig lungs?
And usually the students ask, they say, do they always make the pigs smoke the cigarettes?
Mhm.
And usually, no, they don't. But they would have hooked the lungs up to a machine that would have filled them with the tar, just so we could use them for a demonstration. And so with these lungs, I think once I got it set up, you're going to notice a difference. In fact, these lungs are in so poor shape that there's actually a big hard mass right here. And it actually is going to make a difference when we try to fill it up.
Now would that mass be cancer?
Yeah. So this pig here, he has, he has cancer in the right lobe of his lung.
All right, so let's fill that up, Abby.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll fill these ones up. You see that this side is
Keep
still
going.
filling.
So let's wait, see when to stop. Keep going.
Yeah, you keep going. Maybe one more. There we go. But you
Got it.
see these lobes down here are not filling at all because of this hard mass that's stuck in here that's blocking the bronchiole that leads down into this lobe here. So you don't want to smoke because that can happen. Do you want to do them again?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's do
show
them
them
again
one more time.
so they can see exactly that this lung, pump them up, yeah, has cancer in it, and it's from smoking, and that's tar that's inside the lung from smoking. And I don't know how long it takes to get a lung looking like that from smoking exactly, but I know many people have had cancer of the lungs. It's one of the leading causes of cancer. I think it's the leading cause of cancer of the lungs. Smoking is over years. People often don't think about it when they're young, but then there are other consequences as well from smoking besides just lung cancer.
Yeah. And sometimes even after you quit smoking for a decade, sometimes you can still get lung cancer.
Right.
And studies seem to indicate that the people who are really susceptible to lung cancer, sometimes are people who are taking in secondhand smoke because they're not getting any filter with the smoke and the nicotine and the carcinogens.
Right. All right. So, thank you.